Hey guys, this is Frank Ireland here, coming at you with a brand new unboxing video. I think this is the first time I've actually done like an unboxing video with the camera on me. I think usually I just do like a cell phone and record me opening the boxes and things like that. So, little backstory. This one's a little bit special because it all started with doing a Star Wars video, which is kind of out of my head right now. I'm not really interested. Maybe later on when I'm back into Star Wars again. But this was when I was like really into Star Wars when like The Last Jedi came out on DVD. So I was like, oh, I want to do like a music video of like from the prequels to the original trilogy to Last Jedi. And I wanted to use the song Running Up the Hill by Placebo. And I was like, I need some inspiration, so where did they use that song and other things so I can maybe get some ideas? So I watched the Daybreakers trailer. And then on the Wikipedia page it said this song was also used for the Shawn Michaels Undertaker promo video. I'm like, let me look that up. And it was so fucking cool. For those who don't know, I'm kind of a wrestling fan. Whenever it's here, I try to go to it. It's like one of those things. I don't follow the storylines as closely as I used to because when I got into wrestling, I was a kid. It's from like probably 1999 until 2001. I think that's when I was really into it because that's when I had cable. That's when I had like I lived close to my cousins, so I would play the video games with them. Because that's how I got into wrestling. Because I was playing the like Monday Night Raw or something on the PlayStation 1. I thought, this is so cool. So I bought SmackDown 2 Know Your Role, and I got really into that, and that's how I knew them. It's just from the video games and somewhat the TV show, you know, like SmackDown or Raw. But that's how I knew them, and I knew them as almost like superhero figures, you know, just like the action figures and that stuff. It's been like, I don't know, like 18 years since that. So I'm not really into the storylines, but I'm still into going to wrestling because to me it's entertainment. It's like going to a show and they give you everything they got to entertain you, and it's so cool. And like, of course I know it's fake, but I don't know, there's just something about it that's so entertaining to me, and it sticks with me. So watching that promo with Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker was just so incredible because there was an amount of storytelling between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, and like how there was like a grudge and stuff like that. It was so really cool just to see that promo video using that song Running Up the Hill. So that completely got out of my mind doing the Star Wars video. So I started looking up other Shawn Michaels things. And the reason why I didn't really know him when I was younger, because that's another thing, I didn't know Shawn Michaels until, you know, recently. Because I knew about him, but I didn't know him, you know. So looking up all this information on him, he got hurt in like 1998 and came back in 2002. So that explains why I didn't see him in the ring and stuff like that. I only knew of him, quasi knew of him, but like he was in the tag team, the Rockers. He got fired once and then rehired. He broke up with his tag team partner by kicking him through like a fake barbershop window, and then he became the Heartbreak Kid with a Sweet Chin Music, Mr. WrestleMania. He was so cool, and then like some injury happened, like he hurt his back, and then he was out for like 98 through 2002. And then when he came back in 2002, it was only supposed to be for like one match, but then everyone liked him back, and then he enjoyed being back, so he stayed on until like 2010. That's when the Undertaker thing happened. But that was so cool just to find out like his storyline, and like he retired for a good reason. He retired because he wanted to stay home with his daughters, because he was backstage and like, oh yeah, how's your daughters? And they were just talking about their kids and stuff. And he said, my daughter's 9, and the guy's like, oh wow, she's almost out of the house. And he's like, holy shit, I'm going to miss out on her life. So he retired, and it was like a great match between him and the Undertaker. He had 2 great matches with the Undertaker and stuff like that. So I was like, he's so cool. So I wanted to get an action figure of him, and a lot of them are expensive. I wanted to keep it under $50 because I'm trying to save up for Fan Expo. I can't spend too much. Oh yeah, I'll probably do a video on that at some point. I want to do a Fan Expo video when I'm there, so I need to save up money for Fan Expo because that's going to be a lot. So I got this for like, I think $30-$40. Really cool. I got this a couple weeks ago. Certain things had to line up in order for me to do this unboxing. Like today, a beautiful day. The reason why I haven't really done this kind of show is because it's so hot out. It's been like 85, 90 degrees. I tried to do a show like a week or 2 ago, and it was just like, ugh, and the battery died, so I was like, ugh. Let's get to this unboxing. Been really excited about this figure, but here he is, Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania himself. Sorry, I had a little cold. You know that summer cold when you leave the fan on and you're hot and stuff like that? It's that. So I'm kind of getting over that right now. But on the back it says Shawn Michaels. His height is 6'1". He's 225 pounds. His signature move is Sweet Chin Music from San Antonio, Texas. Ring attire, Saturday night main event. As you see here, it has like the DX hat with a DX shirt, and he's doing the sweet chin music move. Oh my god, he's so cool. And the video, oh, I should explain that too. One of the things he was famous for is that he did the retirement match for Ric Flair. And that's so emotional. That was so sad because like he became a wrestler because of Ric Flair because he watched him as a kid. And then just seeing that scene when like Ric Flair's like, come on, and like he's crying and they're crying because they know this is how it's going to end. And he's like, and then he just like kicks him. Oh god! And this wrestling is cool. Wrestling's cool. I don't give a damn what people say. Wrestling's cool. But his top WrestleMania showdowns was Razor Ramon, Ric Flair, Undertaker. Oh, Razor Ramon. I think that's the one where he did the fucking super kick on the ladder. That's incredible. I don't know. Shawn Michaels is a beast. He's like one of the greatest of all time. Like, literally. WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Royal Rumble match winner, 95, 96, and 2011 Hall of Fame inductee. So, yeah. He's really cool. Oh, I got another surprise unboxing here, too. I'm not going to unbox it, but I just got a storyline to go with it, too. As you see here, it's Shawn Michaels. Oh, that's so cool. I like the double knee joint thing action going on there. I don't know. I'm so used to when I was a kid, like, the knees hardly moved. So these new wrestling figures are so much better than what I had as a kid. Because when I was a kid, like, I think they could just do this. You know, it wasn't that much. And, like, they were really stiff. I remember towards the end, there was these cool, like, posable ones. But they got loose, like, really quickly. I had Triple H and The Rock. Because those guys were fucking awesome back in the day. Or they still are, but, you know. I've been doing some research. Like, this is just, like, the basic body. I think they call it the Daniel Bryan body. And they throw that on him. And this is, like, an older head sculpt from a previous figure. Oh! This is for Phil Dragish. I did a little bit of research of the action figures because I wanted to see how many Shawn Michaels action figures there were, just for a fun fact. I got to at least 76 Shawn Michaels figures from 1991 till now. There's at least 76. There's probably a lot more. There was like him with the rockers, other like exclusives and like box packs, or it was like a grudge match, so there's like a 2-pack or something like that. And then like reissues. There's tons of Shawn Michaels figures, so. And online, there's so many good ones, but like you got to be willing to pay like at least $75 to like $100. Because I want to get that one where he's like in his white WrestleMania garb when he's like coming down on the wire going, yeah! It's so cool, but I got the pop of that. I want to get the action figure, but I think that's like, God, like $120, $150. It's like a lot of money because it was like exclusive and like a collector thing. But here it is. As you see, this is a little rubber shirt and the hat. And I like it. And I think when I was doing research, they said this is just like a John Cena hat that's black with the DX logo on it, which I'm okay with, whatever. And I'm glad this is like my first one, so it's like kind of memorable. Like, yeah, this is really cool. And surprise, surprise, I do have another one too. And this one has a story. So I think like a week or two ago, I went to see Jurassic World, and the theater fucked up bad, where I had to wait like half an hour for the food I ordered. And after that, I'm like, I'm never ordering food from that theater again. And they gave us free movie passes, so we used the movie tickets for July 4th, but we were at the mall a little bit early because this theater is located inside a mall, so that's why it's kind of shit. So I went to just, roaming around at the Best Buy and GameStop and Hot Topic, just to kill time. And I got to this one store I had no idea that it existed. It was called Think Geek. And in there, I found a Shawn Michaels pop. I should have got the pop from the store. Fuck it. I'm going to get it. So anyway, here's the Shawn Michaels pop. As you see here, it's in his WrestleMania garb when he comes down on that zip wire. Like, yeah, so cool. But anyway, I went to the store, got him. The cashier was like, oh, Shawn Michaels, that funny story. Some guy came in and he ordered the toy. It's brand new. And he ordered it. He's going to pick up for his best friend. I'm like, oh, okay. We're going to see Mission Impossible just a couple days ago. And I called that store just, for shits and giggles. I'm like, maybe they got more Shawn Michaels toys in there. I'm like, hello. And they're like, hi, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm good. Do you have Shawn Michaels action figure there? And she says, you know what? Funny story. There's this guy that came in who ordered it. And he said he didn't want it because he found it in another store. So we just have it sitting here. That's the only one we have. So if you want us to hold it for you, we could put a hold on it. And sight unseen, I had no idea what the figure looked like. All I knew was Shawn Michaels. Yeah, sure. Put it on hold. Right before Mission Impossible, I went to Think Geek, and I picked it up. And like sight unseen, the minute I saw it, I'm like, I'm getting it. and it was this. It's the new Retrofest WWE toy line. This is like the second figure in that toy line, and it's so fucking cool. It's him as the rocker version from the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. That's so cool. I like the packaging. As you can see here, this is him in his like promotional photo from back then, and it's made to look like an arcade game, like retro. And these are actual colors he wore, these bright neon colors, green, blue, and stuff like that. And this is the second time they did this figure. I did research for Phil. This is the second time they used this head sculpt, because the first time they used it was for a Matty Collector, where they did have him and his tag partner, which I forgot the name. I'm so sorry. So anyway, he had his tag team partner from the Rockers, and it was a Matty Collector, so only a few people got it. So they reused the head sculpt and put it on the Daniel Bryan body again. But this looks so cool. And on the back here, it says Retrofest, Shawn Michaels, San Antonio, Texas, 6 feet 1 inches, weight 225 pounds, signature move, super kick, flying crossbody block, finisher move, rocker plex. And it has the WWE logo on the bottom, and on top it has a WWE window. And I was so excited to open this, but something came over me where it's like, I don't know, there's something so special about it. Like everything lined up. Like, if the guy had never returned it or didn't get it, I would never have this figure. This is like the first figure I want to keep in the box, because I don't know, there's just something so special about it. It's so cool. I like the design, I like the aesthetic, the 80s retro stuff. The other thing I like about this box is if you light it from above, it comes through there and shines on the figure. So this is a very special box. This is so cool. It's very few times where the packaging actually like sells the figure, and I think this one really does, because I sight unseen, I went to the store, I'm like, holy shit, I want that figure. But look at that, look how cool that looks. If we put like a light above the figure, that looks awesome. And there's just something so cool about it. It's just so cool. I might have to get another one just to open it, but I want to keep this one in the box. And it's just like, what if I meet him someday? What if I can get him to sign this or something? I don't know, but it's just really cool to me, so I like this. But it's really cool. It came out this year. It's exclusive to GameStop. And it's just really special to me. I want to keep it inside the box. And if everything didn't work the way it did, I would have never had that figure. And since everything worked out the way it did, like the guy put the thing back, I got into Shawn Michaels, Star Wars got me into it. And just, I don't know, there's something lined up, all the paths crossed, and I really enjoy that box. And it's something special to me. I want to keep it there, and if I ever do meet him at like a fan expo or Buffalo Comic Con or something like that, I think that'd be really cool. So now I have a Funko Pop of Shawn Michaels when he comes in through the zip line, and of course my first knowledge of Shawn Michaels from that one video when him and The Undertaker fight. So I think that's really cool. Since I have you guys here, I might as well do some sort of update of my channel. You guys probably been saying, like, you know, P&F has kind of had delayed releases after the movies come out. It's not instant as it used to be. Because it used to be like the Monday after, but now it's like Wednesday or Thursday or a whole week after we filmed the episode. And the reason why is because I've been working on my new Batman trailer. I finally got Death Wish. It copied properly, so I've been working on Batman for the last couple months, and it's like P&F has been pushed to the side. I'm like, it's only getting 75 views. It can wait. Right now, the Batman trailer's at like 90% done, and I'm excited to announce that, because sometimes I announce a project like, oh yeah, I'm working on the video. You guys are going to love it, and it's just like, it doesn't work out. And I was afraid to do that, so I wanted to wait until I was near completion to give an update on my my videos. So it's like at 90% done. I got to tweak the audio a little bit, do a little bit of visual effects, and then wait for like one more video, but basically it's done. It's in the can. I love it. It's good. Maybe there's some problems during exporting it or something like that, but right now I'm just working on that, and I'm really excited about that, guys. I think you guys are going to like it. It's Bruce Willis's Batman, and I'll just leave it at that. People who, if you follow me on Twitter, you guys already know the plot, maybe even Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I gave like sneak peek preview on July 18th of how much I had done, and it's really exciting. I even like had to ask some friends of like, hey, do you have any advice? Is it working? Because there's some people I'm using in the trailer that I was worried wouldn't work, but they're like, it works. It's going to be great. So it's at like 90% done. I'm excited about that. I'm glad to finally announce that. Other than that, I wanted to give an update on when did we start the program. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm sure a lot of you do. You probably remember that on Kirk's channel, we did Batman Begins, where it was me, Anthony, and Shades at Night. We all made our little, vignettes of making fun of Batman Begins, and that was a really big success. And then we uploaded the Dark Knight, where we all did our vignettes, and put that on Anthony's channel. And I was supposed to do the Dark Knight Rises. It was going to be cool. We had Bane and stuff like that, but Shades of Night's hard drive died, and I was like, you know what? We'll get back on this. We'll get back on the horse. We can do this. And it's been I think 5 years now, maybe a little bit short. I don't know, but it's been a long time since the Dark Knight Rises collab was supposed to happen. But yeah, I just want to say that I'm very, very proud of what we accomplished with those first two videos, the Batman Begins and the Dark Knight. And I'm just, it's just, we came up a little short. We never finished that third one. So, with that being said, my Batman trailer is 90% done. That should be coming up in the next couple weeks. And I'm excited, guys. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day, everybody. You know something, Shades at Night? I want to collab with you because you're a great editor. I know it, Anthony knows it, the subscribers know it, but most importantly, you know it. So right here, right now, in this Shawn Michaels unboxing video, I'm throwing out the challenge. How much longer does the program need? Part 3. No holds barred, any movie, any franchise, to collaborate with you one more time.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks, the drive, so go wild. I've got the moves.